spiritual, but you still need to remember that you are a human being living a human experience in a human body. Okay, my vibe. So I was watching a few videos right now, and they just made me aware of something that I always knew, but I just wasn't intact with the knowledge. It wasn't in my conscious mind. Do you get it? So manifestation seems very robotic most of the time, right? Affirm, visualize things in your head, but they never really focus on the body part. In order for you to be able to get your manifestation, you need to have alignment with all three parts of yourself: the mind, the spirit, the body. They all need to be aligned in order for you to be able to be in alignment with your desired manifestation. Right? The 3D is just a projection of whatever's in here. So the moment you change what's in here, you can change what you start seeing. But before you do that, your body needs to know that what you're going to project is safe. The reason why you start feeling this uncomfortable feeling in your chest whenever you are like affirming something, or you are visualizing a certain manifestation, and you feel like your body gets stiff, or you feel a specific type of uncomfortable feeling in your body, that is because your body does not know this as safe. Your body is fully built on survival instincts. Okay, that's just how evolution works, my babe. Right. So the moment you know how to regulate your nervous system, in the physical realm, then you will be able to align with your manifestations. The moment there's misalignment, that's when you will feel that almost. I feel like my manifestations are almost here. I can feel they're coming. You'll always be in that almost state because there's a part of you that is misaligned, be it your mind, your body, or your spirit. And most of the time, it's probably your body. You haven't learned how to regulate your nervous system yet. The moment you learn how to regulate your nervous system, that is when you will be in alignment with not only your awareness, but also your desired manifestation. Do you get it? That's why they would say to listen to certain affirmations or whatever when you're just about to sleep, because that is when your body is in its most receptive space. That's when your body is at its most calm, because you're about to go to sleep. Your body is not going to be in fight or flight or panic mode when you're about to sleep, babe. Otherwise you're not going to fall asleep. Have you ever been panicked, afraid, scared for your life and fallen asleep? That's not what happens, right? Your body gotta be calm. Your body gotta be, you gotta be in a specific type of state for your body to actually fall asleep. That's why they'll say do it first thing in the morning when you're still a bit drowsy, or do it right before you go to bed, because your body is level. Now, do you need to be in a constant meditative state in order to get what you want? No, babe. That's not how this works. But even though your body is navigating a human experience, as long as your body knows not to respond to certain things, and that you've regulated it to be okay with whatever it is that you're bringing in, then you never have to worry about whatever life may throw at you. However you may navigate this world. You do not need to be in a good mood all the time. Your emotions don't need to be perfect. Your 3D doesn't need to be perfect. Nothing needs to be perfect for you to actually be in alignment. You just need to decide to be in alignment and do the work to align. Manifestation does require work, vibe. You don't just sit, affirm, don't doubt, forget about it, detach, do this, do that, and then it just magically bibbidi bobbidi boo boom into your life. No, my babe, you gotta do the work. Let's take an easy example. It's not like struggle mindset type of work, because you when people hear you gotta do work, they think of it in like a struggle hustle mindset. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about effort requires you to do certain work, but it's not It's not like, oh my God, I gotta do this. No, it's just you do it. You just do it. It becomes a natural for you to just do it. Me picking up my phone. It took effort to pick up my phone, but did I overthink it? No, I just grabbed my phone. When you're doom scrolling, does it take effort for your eyes to look at the screen and your thumb to scroll? No, you just do it. When you're brushing your teeth, is it like, oh my God? Or do you just wake up and brush your teeth? You just do it. When you're walking, do you need to remind your brain, put one foot in front of the other like that? No, you just do it. It becomes natural. But you still had to put effort into doing something, even though it's become automatic and natural. You need to get your body used to doing it naturally. That is the work that is desired for manifestation. Do you get it? Right? So, for example, you're manifesting being a successful business owner. What is the most obvious action for you to take for that to come through? Start a business. You see, this is why you're an A+ student, vibe. You want to be a successful content creator. What effort do you need to put for that to happen? The most obvious action for you to take. Start a YouTube channel. Oh my God, you're good at this. Oh my God, you're like Dean's List A+ student type of thing. Golden key, that's you. When you're desiring a specific thing, you just gotta take the action that is the most obvious action, put in the most obvious effort for that to happen. You can't be a successful author without writing a book. You can't be a successful content creator without making content. The part where you don't have to do anything is just you aligning and attracting people that align and resonate with whatever it is that you've already put out, whatever you had put your effort into. As a successful business owner, you don't have to manipulate clients to be with your business, to go into business with your business, to collaborate with your business. The universe then aligns people who resonate with whatever you have to offer. And that's the part that you don't have anything to do. You're not actively going to every single person and telling them to come to your business and they have to, otherwise it's over. No. Yeah, you put your work out there, people start seeing, like, oh my God, you do that? Oh, I'd love to see what that's about. They get a good experience, they tell their friends about it, and they tell their friends, and then you start doing well online because people have good reviews about it, and then people start seeing more of that, and they come to you. Did you have to really do anything immediate to any of those people for them to come to your business? No, you didn't. What you did was put your work out there. But that is the action that it took for you to become said successful business owner. Me making this YouTube video, this is me taking the action into me having the manifestation of being a successful YouTuber, being a successful content creator. Me sitting down, pressing record, recording, editing and publishing, putting it out there. Am I going to jump out of everybody's screen and force them to watch my videos? No, baby. The algorithm is going to take it to people who resonate with whatever I have to say right now. And that's why you're listening to me right now, because you are resonating and aligning with what I'm saying, right? Did I manipulate you to do this? No, my babe, you clicked on the video because there was something about the video that intrigued you and you watched. Right now, intelligence is what you have in this brain. I'm telling you, nobody can touch you. Einstein, who? So the moment you know, okay, there is required action for me to take, that's when you are starting to incorporate the body into alignment. For example, you've got this is the desired you that you want to be. Okay? This is the part that the manifestation techniques help with. Just to get you to step into that identity, for you to embody that identity, for you to know what that identity is. All these affirmations are rooted around your self-concept. As I've spoken about a gazillion times, your self-concept is your currency. Okay? You do scripting to find out exactly who your ideal person is. You wake up and you do this in the morning, you do that, you do this. This is how a regular day in your life would look like. This is what a regular week in your life would look like. You know what this person is like. You know what their habits are like. It's like you're studying your future self. Excuse me. You know exactly what they do, what habits they have, how they move through this world, what they wear, what they eat, how they speak, who they surround themselves with. And now you gotta start embodying that. Now you're giving evidence not only to your body but to your brain. When you're like, I'm a woman who shows up not only for my goals but for myself. Meaning, I drink this much water every day. I do this much reading. I do this much language learning if you're learning a language. I do this, I do that. Even if you do the tiniest bit of it on that day, like for example, I'm learning Korean. Even if I do 5 minutes of it that specific day, because but because I sat down and I did that 5 minutes of Korean, I interacted with my language learning for 5 minutes. I'm giving not just my body but my mind evidence that I am that woman. I'm not getting my brain to believe it. I'm showing my brain evidence so that it knows it as fact. My body is gonna stop making me procrastinate to learn Korean. Why? Because now it's become a natural thing. I don't even think about it anymore. I just pick up my book and I carry on. Because I've given my mind and my body evidence that this is something that's good. This is something that's safe because it's something that we're working towards. Your body carries emotion. So if you can regulate your nervous system, even with tiny little habits like that, if you can get your body to regulate tiny little parts of you embodying your ideal self, you've cracked the code, babes. You've cracked the code. Da Vinci Code, nothing on you. If you can get your mind, body, and spirit to be aligned with whatever it is that you actually want to do and get, reality has no choice but to give it to you. Reality has no choice. Even on my worst days, even on my bad days, I will sit down and do Korean. Be it 3 minutes, 5 minutes, doesn't matter. I interacted with it. So I made my body believe, oh, this is she shows up for herself. She's a woman of her word. She keeps her promises to herself. Therefore, she will master Korean one day. It's just a matter of time. Now reality has no choice but to actually give it to me. If I'm saying that I'm a successful content creator, and I sit down and I record, even when I don't feel like it, but I sit down and I record because I said I would. Even if I record a short that's 30 seconds long and I post it, I just gave my mind and my body evidence that this is something that's safe. This is something that we're actually working towards, and it trusts me, and reality has no choice but to follow through. I'm putting in the desired action that I need to put in to bring my manifestation to me. That's how you attract and you don't chase. You can't forever be planning, my babe. You need to put the action in at some point. At some point, that action needs to materialize. Because you need to remind your body that, oh, this is not a bad thing. Money is not the root of all evil. I'm not a bad person. I am enough to get what I want. I deserve what I want because it's my birthright. Why do I deserve this life? Because I said so. And your body will believe you. Your mind will believe you because you gave it evidence. Even if it's the tiniest smidge of it, it's still there. Do you get it? Do you get it? So you need to make sure that if this and this are aligned, but this one is not, be it your mind, your body, your spirit, 2 could be aligned and the 1 is not. 3 could not be aligned. 1 could be aligned and 2 are not. It does not matter. All 3 of them need to be aligned. All 3 need to be best of boombas like this, so that you can actually get to where you want to be. Because now your body just knows, it's inevitable, most. Of course she's going to get what she wants. Of course she's going to get this. She's going to get that. Of course she is. Why? Because now you've given your brain factual evidence to back you up. if ever you do have those doubts, there's no such thing as you're not going to have doubts in manifestation. I'm a babe. That's how you know you're doing it properly. Because you're confronting your old identity and your new identity is now becoming the dominant one. Right. Yes. So now, because you've given your brain evidence, if you do have those memories of doubt, those little smidges of doubt, your brain will be like, yeah, but she actually does show up every day. She does record her content. She does post the content. She does stretch every day. She does drink water. She does do this. She does do that. Now that doubt has, it's got no comeback. It's got no comeback because reinforcements came in and defended you before you even had to be consciously aware of it. Do you get it? So the moment you learn how to regulate your nervous system, that is when everything will align. They all need to be together, babe. They all need to be together. If they're not like this, you'll always be in that almost state. Almost. I can feel it coming, but it's not here yet. Right? So now you've done the mental work, the spiritual work. Now do the physical work. That sounds so... It sounds bad, but it's not. Because you're not struggling, you're not hustling to get it. You're just doing it. And then you do it to a point where it starts feeling natural. Like brushing your teeth. Do you even think about doing that anymore? There was a point where you had to put in the effort every day, wake up and remember to go brush your teeth. Now your body just knows that you wake up and you brush your teeth. You're not gonna remember, oh my God, I need to go brush my teeth. Unless you ended up doing something prior, but like your body will automatically remember you need to go brush your teeth. Are you thinking about brushing your teeth every single day, or do you just do it? But there was a time where you had to put in the actual effort for it to become an automatic and natural thing. Even though there was a time where maybe your body thought it was tedious and it was a chore, now your body sees it as something so automatic you don't even think about it. And that's what you need to get your body to do. Your body is going to keep procrastinating because it associates whatever that task is with the bad feeling. And you just need to gently parent your body and tell it, this is safe. This is safe. This is okay. And you give it the evidence by gradually and slowly doing the things. Start the business. You can't write a business plan for 10 years, baby. Start the business. Just start it. You'll never be ready anyway. Just start it. You'll figure it out as you go. Start the business. Register the business. Start running the business. Getting the products and service out there. Start the business. Start the content. Sit down, record. Sit down and record. Edit. Post. You're giving your body evidence. Now your body, even if all of your manifestations come tomorrow, you've regulated your body to be okay with knowing that those things are okay. Now you started embodying that ideal self of yours, who shows up every day, who does what she said she would do, who keeps her promises to herself. So even though it might shock you a little and make you feel overwhelmed, your body's going to ease into it because it's already used to doing the things or the habits that your ideal self has, even if it's small little nudges of it. Do it. Just do it, my babe. Okay? Because now you are getting your body used to the new identity rather than the old one. Will there be resistance? Of course. Of course there'll be resistance. But also there's progress and there's movement. You're giving your mind, spirit, and body evidence. And now it's going to back you up in court. No matter what the jury says, it will back you up in court and you will win the case. I'm telling you, trust me. Okay? So, you got homework. You got homework. That's what you're going to do. You're going to come back to me. You're going to tell me how it's going. Because we're on this journey together. You're going to tell me how it's going. We're going to update each other. And we're going to have fun with it. Manifestation is not supposed to be something that feels like a chore or it's hard. If you're supposed to have fun with it, have fun with it. Whatever habit you're doing, you don't have to do the same one every day to a point where it looks boring. Make it exciting. Doing Korean learning today, instead of writing the way you would and reading from a textbook, today watch a kids show, watch a comedy skit in Korean, do something. You're doing the thing, but you're doing it in a different way that is fun, and your body will always remember fun things. Just saying. Anyway, love you, and I'll see you next time. Mwah.